Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Crazy Zaku, and I'm bringing you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Super Robot Wars X. Now, if you remember last time, we fought some more bullshit, and looks like we got some sub-scenarios going on here. Let's see what that's all about. We're gonna go one final time. Cygnus, Captain's Cabin. Okay. So the Twilight Star, we split up into two teams to deal with the situation, right? That's right. We already have the organization of each team worked out. One team will take the new Nautilus as its mothership and head straight for Mount Sakai. That team will include Wataru, the rest of the Mashin squad, the Granton, the Ara Battlers, Daitar and 3, the Brave Express Corps, the Gunman squad, the KMS and the Paramail squad, and of course, the Mazinger team. The other teams will use the Megafauna and the Cygnus as its motherships, and will head off the invasion of the Otherworlders led by the Keepers of Order. They're apparently referring to the return home as their Reconquista. The Reconquista flight, huh? Anyway, the second team will include the Mobile Suits and Violancers. You'll let me pick which team I go with, right? Dokudar seeks confrontation with the Keepers of Order, while the Reconquista fleet is being led by them. He'll likely play a major role in whatever fight you choose. Based on your with you. Okay. Alright, well, normally I would choose, like, the Reconquista fleet team, but I kind of want to go with the Dokudar. The Keepers of Order and Dokudar, I'd like to see what their confrontation means for myself. Understood. Then you and Masaki will join us aboard the new Nautilus. I look forward to it, Captain Nemo. By the way, why'd you want to talk to me alone like this? It's about Spiro. Judging by your face, you already know what we're about to say. As you suspect, he's keeping something from us. What do you think? Can we trust him not to betray us? To be completely honest, I'm not sure. His actions have thrown me for a loop on more than one occasion. But during the fight in the world where I was born, the two of us found something. You mean like trust? I'd like to think so. I see how it is. I'd like to leave the rest in your hands. Or rather, I don't have any choice but to do so. I'll let you know as soon as I learn anything. If he really does show any signs of turning on us, I'll deal with him myself. Understood. Of course, we all hope it doesn't come to that. The stupid bird is going to get me in fucking trouble, that's for damn sure. Look at all that. It's insanity right there. Got new sub orders though. The time is finally drawing nigh. End God of Wisdom. I wonder what I should do. Alright. Stay away. Why? I'm my own person to decide. That's right. This is all for the sake of the new world. What the hell was that about? New Nautilus's hangar. Is something wrong on you? Not getting enough sleep? It seems like it. My head's all fuzzy. If you're having trouble sleeping, how about getting a checkup from Dr. Dingo? Well, that's okay. I just have scary dreams when I sleep. Anya? Still, you've got a penchant for... You're the one that suggested Captain Nemo that we follow a ley line to reach Mount Sakai, for one. Which means skirting right by the Keeper's Temple, right? Keepers are connected to both the battle against the Dokudar and the Reconquista's fleet invasion. If we're wandering around nearby, we might be able to limit their options. You've made up your mind, haven't you, Crazy Zaku? I've always been on the defensive against the Keepers, and I didn't want to just leave things as they are. This is a rare moment of proactive behavior from you, Master. It's really not that rare. In that case, let me see you take Amari's hand. That's a little too proactive. You don't want to? Well, no, it's just, guy's got to prepare himself emotionally. Crazy Zaku. When you're going after a woman, you can't ask them to like you, but to love you. Shall I initiate you in the ways of picking up women? I think you better serve figuring out how to calm Anja's range first. Tusk. What are you talking about isn't picking up women. It's getting criminal charges filed against you. My apologies. I pray that the Master's destructive heart will allow him to pierce through the logic the way Tusk is. Spiro. The same banter as always. What are you thinking about behind the facade of yours, Spiro? Something wrong, Master? Thinking of giving up on Amari and working on our nice coupling instead? I refuse, you black-hearted parrot. You have no idea how I feel. Your inability to understand the finer points of humor just shows what a small man you really are. Dude, don't call me a small man. New Nautilus' hangar. We'll be passing by the Keeper's temple soon. They were supporting Arsenal while working with Embryo the whole time. I just don't understand what the Keepers are thinking. Shall I tell you then? Embryo? Why are you still alive? You betray your ignorance. I am a tuner. I am undying. A mortal presence. We obliterated you completely along with your Ragnamails. Oh, forget that. We've been reunited, my dearest Electra. Let us rejoice. Smile sweetly within my arms, just like old times. Do so, and I'll forgive your recent forays into boorishness. Did you come here just to spout this garbage at me? You always were a caustic one, a trait I admit to find charming from time to time. Is this some kind of nightmare? If you wish to think this an unpleasant dream, well, by all means, go ahead. The nightmare has ended. What begins now is a new world. The reason I stand before you today is to invite you and your friends to that world. Think of it as my final act of charity. And, of course, to collect... Oh, no. He's after Anj and Nadia! New Nautilus passageway. Anj! He showed himself to you too, huh? What happened to Embryo? I killed him. Came right back to life, though. I guess he really is immortal. He said something about picking up the princess and vanished. We have to hurry. Nadia's in danger. Enemy attack? Are the Keepers of Order moving against us? Episode 43. A Crumbling World. Oh, this can't be good. We don't have Amuro, though. This is going to be a bit tough. The Keepers are coming! After fielding that many, it seems safe to say they were waiting for our arrival. They need to see we're serious. Launch all units. We need to hold back until we have a complete grasp of the situation, however. Roger. You know, they say launch all units, but they never actually launch all units. Embryo didn't show up in Nadia's room. Has the scumbag finally given up on her? Or maybe what we ran into was nothing but an illusion. Here I come, Keepers. If you think I'm gonna follow your orders, you got another thing coming. Don't, Toro. I'm trying to figure out what they're up to. Crazy Zaku? Right. Sorcerers of the Keeper of Order. I am Tyler Rubia, the low-light sorcerer. Some of you might not be aware of this, but contrary to their name, the Keepers of Orders have been summoning other worlders. They do so in an attempt to engulf Allworth in the flames of war. How do you feel about that? Don't any of you have your doubts about the current course of the Keepers of Order? I guess they don't. They're opening fire! Not interested in talking this out, are they? Guess being a custodian of law and order is just an excuse to take out anyone who gets in your way. What should we do now, Crazy Zaku? Well, if their minds are being controlled like Amari's in mine, we probably won't be able to get through to them. Yes, until Crazy Zaku gave me a shock, I had zero interest. True, but the sorcerers have clearly become less flexible since we began our journey. I suppose we really shouldn't assume that something about the Keepers had changed. All analysis can wait. We better focus on getting through this first. Got it. Let's take it to him! It's hardly the time to be thinking about the power balance with Dokudon. If we let the Keepers have their way, the fires of war will eat Arworth alive! We need to grill Archmage Keldon on his true motives before that happens. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, I'm still going to let them come to us. Yeah, sadly, this means we don't have access to Wing Gundams. Very important tactic, though. Let's see. Okay, how do I want to do this? Archmage Keldon, you will answer me! You will tell me exactly what you're trying to make the Keepers of Order do! I think it's bullshit that these grunt suits somehow have enough power to somehow, like, withstand some of this crap. If you get rid of one of them. Come on, get closer. That'll do. I'm sorry, I love Yoko. The way Embryo's behaving really bothers me. What the hell was he trying to say earlier anyway? Damn it, they have shields. There we go. Jesus. We are killing you right here now. It's nice to know they're not doing that much damage to it though. This one will. Not that much actually. Damn, the Keepers are definitely in the top 10 for toughest custodians I've had to fight. And if they're thinking about using their power to take over Allworth... Oh, this is nice. The Keepers of Order have been wiped out. This isn't cover fire, it's completely indiscriminate. Hostiles, 12 o'clock! No way! That Ragnar mail, it's... Embryo's alive? Is that any way to greet me, you three? I am a tuner, an immortal being. Save it, you cheat! What kind of magic trick did you pull to survive after being wiped off the face of the planet? Cheats? Tricks? I suppose that is the best your feeble minds can do to explain what's in front of you. Excuse me? Hold it, Hilda. Figuring out what he wants comes first. What are you here for, Embryo? For one. To bring the hammer down upon those bound by old conventions. Not enough to bring down a holy tree. Good enough. All the pieces are in place. When the time comes, the power of the Keepers, that is to say, End's power, will be mine. He attacked the Keepers? What is the meaning of this, Embryo? Is this rushing against them for stealing away other warders cooperating with Mr. Rugi? Please. They're nothing more than pawns. Do you have any respect for human life at all? Don't waste your time, Callan. He doesn't see the value in living things. I must say, I never imagined I'd be represented by the Gias Witch. He knows about Cece? Ah, the Twilight Star, I came here to present you with an opportunity. An opportunity. That's right. I require your cooperation to create a new world. A new world? Yes. The Keepers of Order stand in the way of its creation. Of course, from their perspective, I'm the one intruding here. Especially after I drew so close to the truth of this world. Is that the reason you attacked the temple? Twilight, yield to me and beg for your lives. I'll deign you to allow your continued existence. Allow this, dumbass! You've gotten by just fine without your permission, pretty boy. You can take your permission and shove it in the nearest hole. Come back some other time, Embryo. Or do you want to settle things here and now? Even after witnessing the power of my immortality, you still fail to understand. Oh, we understand. We beat you up before, but that was just a fake. You need a better trick than that if you hope to surprise us. Oh, simple minds with such simple imaginations. From the perspective of someone who understands the truth of this world, why is it almost too pathetic for words? I couldn't have put it better myself. Who are you? My name is Exev. I was Purple Superior before you defeated him anyway. Wait, you're Exev? Ah, Joe the Ace, or should I say Joe Shishido. I'll tell you what you want to know. The one who murdered your father, E.G. Shishido, was me. I'll kill you! Easy there, Joe. He's clearly trying to egg you on. What did you come here for, Exev? Why, for the very same reason as I'm here to scout you. What did you say? Oh, it would seem we have another individual who understands the underlying laws of Allworth. Dokadar had made me intimately familiar with one of them in particular. I see. The power of darkness, I take it? That's right. This universe has underlying truths, light and dark, positive and negative, and I've mastered half of them. Fascinating. I was hoping we'd be able to discuss this at length, assuming you have time. You can talk it over all you want once we send you both to the bad guy infirmary. So basically, this new guy's in cahoots with Dokadar, right? That's right. And what do you plan to do about it, Ange? Do you even need to ask? If he's some idiot trying to mess with me or the world, I'm gonna hit him with everything I've got. Oh, by all means. I'm not sure you and your friends have what it takes to defeat a disciple of darkness like him, however. They left? Even after everything that's happened, Irma and Tanya is still following him. Let him go. We've got Exeb to deal with first. It would seem you've been a touch inattentive, my lady. As I mentioned earlier, I'm here to scout your monthly crew. Don't let him fool you, guys. Not even Don Goro knew who this guy really is. Ah, the Prince of Makai. I'd be happy to meditate the situation between you and Lord Dokadar, you know. Shut up! I'm fighting with Wataru from now on, and that's final! Toro, You said you don't know who this guy really is. Well, one thing's clear as day. He's evil. I don't deny it, Maito Senpuji, commander of the Brave Express Corps. However, I'm here to offer a direct challenge to that favorite assumption of yours that good always triumphs over evil. As for evidence, I believe my power makes a good case. Oh, good God, how many more crappy robots? There they are, the evil Aura Army. But with Sally's innocent waves, there's... I don't suppose you understand why that power of hers weakens the evil's artifact? Well, if you can't answer that, you're not going to survive the battles to come. Now decide, will you join me and become a disciple of darkness, or will you die in the thrones of despair? You've got this, Maito. Crazy Saku. We're all with you on this one. So tell this two-bit villain with a god complex how it is. Right. Listen up, XF. It doesn't matter what kind of despair you got lined up for us. Our hearts of justice will never bend and never break. We're going to prove that by beating you right here and now. Fools. But I suppose that is your nature. Allow me to show you just how powerless you and your pitiful justice really are. I'll talk it to that massive Western XF piloting. Focus your attacks and bring it down. But be careful. Any damage you deal to the robots with evil aura will heal within 1 minute. We aim for a quick hitting them with everything we got. You're done, XF. I'm taking you out and avenging my father. We're going to show you just what power of justice can do. This is utterly all meaningless. Alright. Do what we do best, I guess. Basically, we get a turn to defeat these guys. I could just fly in there with myself. But I don't know if that would do me any good now. No, he's just gonna stay there. Okay, Maito, come over here with me. And me, let's go over here. You. Over here. Yeah, we'll have him go over here too. They're our best bet. Ah, they are coming after me. Okay. Oh, he gets to move twice, I see. Here we go. What's Hour of the Savior? I'll snuff you out before you have a chance to reach Dokadar. Well, you definitely are a bad guy. Quick word of advice. Those kind of threats don't work on me. Intolerant children like yourself demand discipline. And messed up adults like you need a serious trip to time out. Well, let's go here. Flash! Oh, Jesus, we're hitting a lot of them. Okay. Get in there and wreck. Well, that's good. We're getting rid of a lot of these guys. Bullcrap, that didn't hit, though. Oh, come on. There we go. Why do you have a hard-on for Ursha? No, damn it. So, XEV, you were the one pulling the strings behind the Black Diamond League all along. A tiny organization like that doesn't hold much meaning for me. The evil I oversee is more than you fools from the Brave Express Corps can handle. While we may not be much of a threat individually, together we can stand against any evil no matter how great. That's it, Maito Senputi. An idealistic, fiery hero of justice is precisely the role you were given. And how refreshing it will be to watch your flames sputter and die in the darkness.
世界を狙う巨大な悪を倒すことこそ俺の使命なんだ。やるぞカイン。これで決着をつけるんだ。全ての力を出し切る。
マイトさんに届いて私の思い。
ありがとうサリ。確かに受け取った。降臨剣。了解。降臨剣。必殺の一撃。受けてみろ。
Honestly, I'm hoping this kills him. Like, I really do. It would suck if it only does like 3,607 damage. Oh wow, he jumped up a lot of levels for that. Now I see. Small wonder you will able to defeat Purple. Not about to go quietly, huh? However, so long as you fail to comprehend the truth of this world, you will never defeat me, or the darkness. Shut up! I'm gonna put a stop to that motor mouth of yours for life! Are you sure about that? An uninvited visitor should be arriving at your flagship right about now. What? Intruder in the residential block. It's Embryo. You're joking. That monster. He's after Nadia. New Nautilus's cabin. Greetings, princess. I'm here for you as promised. You stay away from Nadia. Take one step forward and... Playing knight, are you? Spare me. Ah! John! He'll live, for now. I make no guarantees after that. Now, my dear princess, you know what you need to do if you want to save his life, yes? If you want the blue water, you can have it. That alone won't do. Gargoyle wants insurance. Insurance? That's right. If something should happen to your brother, well, that simply wouldn't do. My brother? Embryo, get away from Nadia! Now, no need to be jealous, Ange. I'm here for you, too. Oh, quit screwing around! Oh, I'm serious, even when I screw around. I assure you. Now then, Ange, I propose to be the future bride of my new world. Oh, wait a second, are those... Ange, Nadia too? You're not running from us, Embryo. Run? Who said anything about running? You're all cordially invited to Ange and Mai's wedding. What's happening? Impressive as always, Embryo. Planning to stay one step ahead by giving up on this world, eh? Something like that, except after this is done, you may do as you wish. Ange! Keepers of Order, Sanctum. Why are you so surprised, Archmage Keldon? Have you no shame, Priest Selric? Only the line of Archmages is permitted to set foot on this ground. Of course. I'm well aware of that. I entrusted you with the front line, but the liberties you've taken are too much to ignore. I merely acted in accordance with the principles of the Keepers. Let me remind you that our task is to control wars, not start them. Oh? And who decided that? Well... Wait, tell me. Now that I think about it, there was never any need for me to wait for someone to appoint me as founder. Of all the Keepers, I'm already the one closest to end God of Wisdom. Not you. Don't do this! So it's finally gotten through your thick skull. You finally realize that you've served your purpose. That's right. The world will be reborn. It is the will of Dokadar, Embryo, and yes, even End himself. And End, in his infinite wisdom, has chosen me, Selric Obsidian, as his founder. Priest Selric, I mean, Founder Selric, please have mercy on me. I'm afraid showing you clemency would be an affront to End's dogmas. But why? I listened to the voice of End and served him faithfully as an Archmage. You want an explanation, do you? Then I'll give you one. I'm sick of looking at you! Exaltio! Did you really think you could use the name of End and the history of the Keepers to keep us at bay forever, you charlatan? Now I'm officially the head of the Keepers. and I plan to take full advantage of my new position. Just you wait, Tyler Rubia. I'll soon finish my business with you as well. We got a pissed off tree, it sounds like. Ooh, nice. Well, folks, that is going to do it for this episode right here. It looks like Selric is going to be a gigantic douchebag. We still have to deal with Embryo, of all things. That's going to suck. Good God, I thought we'd finally... So much. His character sucks so bad. And, of course, we got Exeb to deal with, along with the Dokadar. We'll see what we are do next time. In the meantime, folks, my name is Crazy Zaku. I brought you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Super Robot Wars X. Please drop a DDT on that like button and cover for the 3. Smack that subscribe button like it owes you some money. And if it's paid as dividends, I want you to tingle that bell in the upper right corner to stay up to date with all of our heroic adventures here in Allwarth. And I will catch you guys later. Later.